Mark Lenihan Boxing, social and association with Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout and freebets.com. We're here, Reece Bellotti. Reece, great fight for you this weekend. Yourself, Liam Dillon. I mean, the writing's on the wall, I think, for what we can expect almost. You don't have to ever go looking for it. You said that on there. How much are you relishing this opportunity to get your hands on both them titles sort of this weekend?
Yeah, like I say, it's been a dream of mine to always win a British title. Like I say, I've had one shot at it before, and like I say, it's going to be a classic fight and one I'm looking forward to.
Has it been difficult to sort of, when you go through these ups and down spells, how difficult was it to sort of get going again and get yourself back on this winning streak? Because we see it a lot in boxing. A loss can set you back, and it's a hard climb back, and it's how many times you have to keep climbing. What's it been like getting yourself back on this winning run? Was it difficult?
Yeah, it's very hard. Like I say, everyone writes you off. Eddie Earn don't answer the phone no more. I mean, all that sort of stuff happens. I mean, all the typical things that everyone talks about, it happens, and you don't think it's going to happen to you, and it does. You just got to keep digging deep and have the self-belief that you're going to come back and win more, and that's what happened.
This fight at the weekend, it's hard to say it without saying we're not looking past him, but this is like your ticket to some huge fights. Is it sometimes difficult not to look past what could come from a victory at the weekend?
No, you hear some of the talks and stuff, but I just zone away from it really. My focus is Dillon and winning the British title, and then we can entertain the talks after. So you don't really need to get yourself too involved in it, but yeah, we'll see.
What's going to play a part in this fight? Everyone always talks about that. You've been around. You know the game, experience. What's going to separate you from him? Will it be desire, hunger, skill, experience? What is it?
All of the above you just said, and the experience on top of that. I mean, I've been in with some class fighters, and I feel like I've been in with better fighters than Dillon, to be honest. But Dillon's a British champion at the moment, and he rightly deserves that title. And I'm going to have to work hard to take it off him Saturday night.
Dillon's been on the show the last time, at the Wasserman show, and at the end, I said this to him, he was like, look, I'm going back to work Monday. He even says, look, after this fight, whatever happens, I'll be back at work Monday. Very happy to be here, kind of thing. Do you think, with your experience of these big events, that could play a part with him, either rise to the occasion for him, or it can sometimes affect fighters when they get to a bigger stage?
Well, I'm starting work Monday, so we're both in the same boat. I'm going back to work Monday, so it's one of them things. And like you say, yeah, it can affect. It's all about the person himself, how it affects them. There's so many things that would affect other fighters that don't affect me. So
why doesn't it affect you?
I don't know. I'm a very headstrong person. I literally couldn't matter. I could go home and be with my kids, and they have no idea that I'm fighting in the biggest fight of my life. And my kids, do you know what I mean? I can switch off to the fact that I'm fighting Saturday night, and I can go back to being a dad and a husband or whatever, and it's just normal.
This is it for you, though, isn't it? This is your ticket to really sort of, in boxing, everyone always talks about you want to get in, you want to get out, you want to come away with the game with a little bit of some belts are good and stuff like that. But you could really sort of set yourself up further down the line with a victory over him, couldn't you?
Yeah, 100%, and I understand that, and I also believe that. So I'm more than prepared for it in my head. I'm headstrong, I'm ready for it, and I can't wait.
Right. I'm not going to ask what you think is going to happen, because I know you're just going to say, look, I'll win at all costs. If it goes the distance, we do it. And I'm sure you've answered the same for every interview, so not ever going to ask that. Last one for me is, you've got a message for the fans, the people who get behind you, your family, the people who do stick through you through these times where it does turn into a bit of shit, and then you rise back up and get yourself on a good track. You got a message for all of them?
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, I've done over 250 tickets for this fight. The fan base is always stuck behind me. Yeah, it's a good amount. You know what I mean? And on a short notice as well, we only got 4 weeks notice, so thanks to everyone that's ever come out to support me and carrying on supporting me even through the losses, and you'll be rewarded Saturday night.
I think we will be rewarded. Whatever happens, Reece thinks it's going to be a terrific fight. I appreciate you talking to Boxing Social, and we'll catch up with you after the fight.
No worries, thank you, mate.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com. Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.